Good afternoon traders, it's Simon at Kairos Capital Markets with the weekly review of the Aussie dollar, pound yen and euro dollar. So last week, after we saw the dollar really power up yet again on the Friday last week, I was a little bit concerned about it being a true dollar strength because I said because of the safe haven status of the dollar and the yen that it all powered up. The actual gold price never went up, it went down. So I said I felt it would be a short-lived dollar strength. Although it shows the dollar will strengthen later on, I just didn't think now would be the time to buy. And as you can see on the weekly perspective, we got this nice little tiny pin bar high test type candle testing the top of this range again. So I'm going to drop down to the daily chart now, and what you can see what happened here is we started out the week here, this dojo. So we ended last week with a good bullish engulfing candle, and then the whole entire week, all the volume this week has gone nowhere whatsoever. And what that tells me really is I was right again in what I felt was going to happen. We come up, we broke above this trend line and just fell back in again straight away. And that just shows you the pendulum effect of it. Went over a little bit, then come back in straight away. I wasn't particularly happy with buying the dollar, as I said, and I wouldn't want to touch it this week at all. There's no confirmation to sell the dollar, nor there's no or the fact that it had been bought for so long that the dollar looked like it would have been exhausted at some point. So I wasn't particularly happy to trade the dollar whatsoever. So obviously I do think now this week we'll come on the DXY, we'll come back down now, and clearly this daily 50 EMA or bottom of the channel is where I would want the price to come down to next. So my prediction for this week is the dollar will get weaker, and that means Aussie dollar will go up, euro dollar will go up. I think they're the two pairs, obviously what we're looking at today, they'll go up. I also think pound yen has a possibility of going up as well, so we'll look at these bit by bit now, okay? So unfortunately I'm still working at home, so these charts will go a little bit slower as it progresses. So again here, the same here, we broke down nicely on the Friday, and in the whole entire week we just curved around and come back up again. There's no actual buying pressure whatsoever. It's all selling the dollar. And notice here the higher volume here, the whole entire week was higher volume, so it's definitely the dollar's weakening off here, and we're definitely going to get another move up higher. If we go down to the lower time frames here on Aussie dollar, we'll see a trend change obviously just happening. This is the 1 hour chart. You can definitely see now the 1 hour has broken up to the upside quite nicely. Waiting for this EMA to actually load up now. Like I said, sorry about the slow internet again. There we are, and we've got a 1 hour 50 EMA break and retest here, and now it's going to grind back up again. Come to the 4 hour chart and we'll see nothing again with the internet, but there you go. So the 4 hour 50 EMA doesn't really give you nothing whatsoever. What I'd expect really now is a nice little pullback on the 1 hour again, just to test the 1 hour 50 EMA, and then we can come back up to test this key level here. And this area of resistance here, the blue box. So that's what I'm expecting for the Aussie dollar. Definitely expect a pullback, so the dollar to actually just strengthen a little bit at the start of the session on Monday morning, Sunday night, and then we'll move back up higher. Now the next pair on our list is euro dollar, and again it was testing the 1.135 area. And if you look here now, what's happened here, I want to show you about volume again. Bearish engulfing candle, big volume. Doji, almost the same volume. That says to me a lot of institutional traders had got out there. A low volume bearish candle there should have been really high volume, but that wasn't the case. It was low volume, so I knew for a fact that this was fake. Then you got a higher volume pin bar doji there. This was your key signal to get in. Then you got the next candle after this, volume picked up again. Obviously Friday volume is a little bit lower, but that's a bullish engulfing candle there that has followed through. So again, this would coincide with my idea of the dollar getting stronger over Sunday night and into Monday, just to create a nice pullback for us. So we're going to look for the pullback on the 1 hour chart. And as you can see here now, the chart has put in an inverse head and shoulder pattern. You've got your left shoulder here, there's your head, there's your right shoulder here. Your neckline is something like this. It'd be something like that, it will be. And what I'm looking for now is just a pullback just to the 1 hour 50 EMA, this neckline here. It'd be a nice beautiful trade, beautiful entry there. put your stop just below this right shoulder there, and you can target 1.153. The reason why, that's the lowest point of this pair whatsoever, and if you just pop back up here, there's the little wicks here is as such. You could target 1.15. that's a nice safe trade. Like that, nice little 1.5% to start the week off. That's what I'll be looking for, just purely because I think there'll be a pullback, test the 1 hour 50, then rally off again. That's what I'll be looking for. You might be able to tighten the stop a little bit depending on how you want to trade, but that gives you an idea of what I'm looking for. Now, pound yen, I did say I think pound yen will head towards the 140 level. And as you can see here already, we just kissed the 140 level. But look at the volume again, the same as the euro dollar. We had a doji with super high volume, tried breaking that, didn't do nothing. The bearish engulfing candle knocked it back down again. Another high volume candle inside bar. So it shows you there's lots of rejections here, and then there's this little low volume candle here towards the end of the day. So for me personally, I do feel that we're going to head up higher. We did start to put some form of bullish structure involved, and the weekly's put a doji in as well. So don't be surprised if you see the pound yen also moving up higher. Now on the lower time frames of pound yen, we'll just take a little look. We can see here we've got a higher low here forming. Again, is this a head and shoulder pattern? Not really. I don't particularly like it too much, but I do like the strong bullish MACD divergence there. And I do like the fact that we are now starting to just move up slightly here. So what I'm looking for now is a break of, let's say, this kind of trend line there, just a break here. So guys, just a break here, just to break up nicely. Break up the 141 level here, and then obviously go back up. I would like to go to 144 in all fairness, and then head up, then obviously look for different opportunities there. I am long this pair at the moment. I just felt it had a bit of structure, decent structure to it, and we could go somewhere. And yeah, I just like the idea of it. It didn't look too bad. So this week I'm looking for the dollar to weaken off, so we can actually get some decent value to buy at a later stage. I think pound yen will head up, and at the same time I do believe the gold will start recorrecting itself, gold and silver recorrecting itself from the Turkish lira issue and the dollar and the yen powering up over the previous week. Okay guys, any questions, give us a shout. If not, I'll speak to you soon. Take care.